What is up, everybody? It is Trash Panda here, and welcome back to another episode of Vane. We did do a bit of organizing. I've got clothes in my closet here. So that's our ammunition. This is all of our crafting components. In the room over here, what do we have? So these are our tools. And then this has all of our miscellaneous items. So all of these can basically be broken down into additional components. So we'll be doing that here shortly. Let me need to drink. Oh, I'm overhydrated. Okay. I thought I needed to drink. Maybe I need to eat. Oh, I need to wash myself. That's what it is. Let's see. So that's a 32%. So let's see where that puts us now. Okay, cool. So that dropped us down and we got all cleaned up. So we are just a little hungry, a little tired, but that's okay. So we're going to be doing some building. So you press B to go into the build menu. So the way basically that you establish a base is by building a utility cabinet. Uh, that's, I don't know why it started playing music there. Is there an event going on? Okay. We'll leave the door locked for now. So we build a utility cabinet. So basically the utility cabinet is used to maintain your structures. Without a utility cabinet, build structures will decay and zombies may be found here. So we want to do that and then build a utility cabinet. So this requires a hammer and 5 wood scraps. Let's see if we have any wood scraps. Up here we have the hammer on us. Let's see. We do not. Okay, so that's fine. So we can go over to a few of these neighboring homes and just disassemble some furniture and stuff to get wood scraps. Let me see, what time is it also? So turn on. So it's 6 o'clock. Okay. So it will be getting dark here soon. We have found 2 other cell phones. And one of those has, geez, I think it was like 68% battery life, and one of them has like 8%. So we can switch to those. One of the phones we found, so you need level 25 construction. Do I have level 25 construction? I do not. So I need to basically learn how to build, or I need to build more items to increase my construction to be able to investigate items. And then so like I can learn the blueprint for the table and stuff like that. But for now we're just going to destroy it and get wood planks. Did it not let me? There we go. Okay. Let's also destroy this candle. Got some wax out of that. Very nice. We'll destroy these stools. Oh, I need a heavy hammer because it's metal. Okay. Oh, the cookie jar. Nice. Let's go ahead and eat the cookies. So I did also unlock a perk that allows me to loot instantaneously. I don't know how much that helps because I feel like where are my stats? So scavenging, I have nimble fingers, search containers instantly. But I feel like it was pretty quick to begin with, so let's remove the light bulb. Let's destroy that. We can destroy the picture frame. Let's destroy the table. Oh, that's cool. destroy this. Alright, so that should give us enough wood scraps to kind of build the utility cabinet. Let's see. Oh, I did not mean to leave the door open. I've got to be careful with doing that. Okay. We weren't gone. We weren't gone long though, so I'm sure nobody came in. Alright, so go to B for our build menu, build utility cabinet. So yeah, build, okay. Nice, okay, so open, manage, leave. Okay, so you are the original owner of this and cannot leave. Okay. So let's see what manage does. Okay, so this is if I have other people in my group. Can't remember if I mentioned, but this game is multiplayer. So you can have other people kind of join. This game is multiplayer, so you can have other people join your world. Available resources. Okay. Okay, and so we have no built structures yet. So let's go to open. So you have no required resources. You can, okay, so I guess once we start building stuff, kind of like the resources needed to maintain those structures will start to appear here. Okay, so let's check out the build menu and see what else we can build. All right, so these are just fortifications. Okay. So decor, we can build a junk pile, a basketball net. So obviously, once we get our construction level up higher, we can build, yeah, we'll be able to build more items. We can make a mattress, candle, okay, a shooting target, but so you don't have the required skill to build this. What is the required skill? 65 on construction and 25 on weapon handling. And we need a power drill. Okay, a push-up bar. 65 and 25 strength. Okay. So all of that was furniture. So we can build a standard workbench and a campfire, which we don't need because we've got our stove. Okay. So we can build a small storage crate. It does not say how much weight that holds though. Alright, so that's what we can build from that area, utilities. So we can make some potted plants. Okay, a small planter. So instead of building a outright full-size garden, we can do that kind of short term and we can build the trash can. Allows you to store items permanently. Okay, all right, yeah, so solar panels, windmills, generators, battery banks, okay, battery charger. Okay, so here, so you can get a well, a rain collector, you make sprinklers for your plants, very nice. And then like I said, the longer that we kind of play through and build stuff, the more we can build out. I wonder if this has to be placed outside. So for now, let's build, okay, so we need some more wood scrap. So let's go back and disassemble. Yeah, it's not too dark outside yet. That guy, I'm worried about him being a problem. A fancy table of heavy hammers needed. Okay. Uh, and I do believe that me destroying these items, the noise that it makes, is attracting. I don't want to destroy that just yet. Destroy this. I believe it may be attracting zombies, so we just need to be mindful, especially because the door is open. Wow, that's a bunch of junk in here. Let's shut this. Yeah, see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, so he broke the window and jumped right in. Okay. So that's why I guess you really need to board up the windows instead of just relying on the blinds to provide that protection. All right. So let's, because that gave us wooden planks, wood scrap. Okay. All right. It is getting dark, so let's go back to base real quick. Am I over encumbered? Over encumbered. Probably so, even though it's not saying it. Oh, did they? Okay. I had cardboard scrap on this. I wonder if I accidentally took it off. Alright, so lock. Alright, let's see. I guess we could place it in this room. Yeah, that'll be a good spot for it. No, it's stations. Yeah, that is, so we're gonna have to get rid of, let's just move this. Then maybe there'll be enough room. Yeah. Okay, nice. So what can we do with this? So we can make rope, metal brackets, uh, foundation piece of most fortification. Okay, so we'll probably need these for other things. We can make locks. Can be used to change door and container locks. Cannot be lockpicked. Interesting. Requires a key. Okay, so that would be more useful in like multiplayer or servers where you've got multiple people. You can do fishing hooks, fishing line, notepads, kindling, sawdust, makeshift bandages, needle and thread. We can make some basic weapons here, so spears with attachments. Okay, so like a wooden spear with a machete attached. That's cool. So for makeshift bandages, we need cloth scrap and cloth rope, which we can get from tearing down some of the clothes that we don't need. You just need a basic cutting tool. Okay. Uh, so, so like we could take these jeans and put them in here, right? And then, well, it would be, let's see, I think right here. No, our weapons are in here. Okay, no, I stand corrected. Are the weapons in here? So let's grab a bread knife. That can be our basic cutting tool. So now, oh, because, okay, so we need to tear this down. I gotcha, okay. So we can take the jeans, we can tear it into, okay, so we can tear it straight into a bandage then. So why would we need, you tear the cloth into a bandage. And then we have our makeshift bandage. Okay, well that seems easier than going through the workbench. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to have to do quite a bit of disassembling to be able to build a fence. I would like a small fence, at least connecting the, actually, let me check something right quick. Uh, turn that on. It is, so it's 10 o'clock. Okay. So we probably do need to eat before we go to bed. So yeah, I know we're encumbered. Let's eat this bagel. I did also loot the house, so to my immediate right, the way that we're standing right now. Ooh, got a box of waffles. Probably need to put that in the refrigerator so it doesn't spoil. I mean, honestly, let's just put all of that in there. And then eat from here. So we'll eat the bag of chips. I'll save the peanut butter in case we can use that like in a recipe. That's also something we need to look into is the recipes. We'll eat the pretzel. And then, okay, so good. So we're good to eat. So the house on the other side, so going out this door through the woods over there, I did go and loot that off camera. There wasn't really a lot as far as any new items there. So if it's 10, let's sleep 9 hours. So the sun should be up. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and grab some sink water here. Okay, so good, we're hydrated. We will just grab a quick bite of probably canned food. cat food, I'm sorry. I think all of these should be very fresh. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll open, eat, open, eat, and then now we're well fed. Okay. Oh, you know what? The newspaper came off of this door as well. So I wonder if after, you know, I mean, it's only been 2 days, right? Did I have anything on the front door? I did not. Okay. So I wonder if after 2 days, the newspaper just kind of falls off of there. Ah, they did scratch me, dang it. Okay. Let's go in here. And alright, so it's very light, so I don't even need to apply a bandage. So I just need to be careful and let that heal before I get in another attack. What should we disassemble? So this is wood. So that gave me, wow, 39 nails, 12 screws, 7 wood scraps, and 15 wood planks. That was very nice. So it's going to come to a point where we're getting low on stuff to destroy. I feel like we've got to be able to find an axe and like cut down trees, right? Like, that would make sense. And then I need to be careful destroying too much stuff because that does cause noise that attracts them. Okay, and we still need to find a screwdriver. Go ahead, because this person is gonna leave us alone. Alright, so we got one there. We'll do this house right in front of us. Make sure that's the only zombie out here. What was that? Is that a mushroom? I can't interact with it, so. So basically we are going to destroy as much as we can. I mean, we don't need to bother with that. We can't destroy that. We can't destroy that either. Ooh, okay. So got a 1911, 3 mags. Nice. So another mag, dustpan, some lockpicks, another baseball bat. Very nice. Some maple oatmeal. That sounds good. Sourdough. Nice. You need a heavy hammer. Okay. So we want to find a heavy hammer. Man, okay. I forgot to unload back at base. And I just need to go ahead and handle this zombie. Yeah, they've already spotted me. Oh, and there's another one. Guess I can take care of... No. Oh, they're throwing up blood. That's nice. Hopefully they're not a runner. What? Door is locked. Did I not exit out of that door? Okay. Let's go up here. And I'm sure we've got a bunch of clothes we can unload. Yep. So we're still overweight with that. So what else do we have? That's not putting us overweight. Food is not. Okay, so it's crafting, that is. And I think this is, that's basically full. I've started this one, that one's pretty close. And the problem is, well, I guess we can drag and drop. So like, if you try to put all, and it's gonna be more than the capacity of your source container, it doesn't put anything at all. So I wish it would put as much as it. Oh, I have a bunch of soul bags. Okay, that's putting a bunch of weight out there. Okay, so wooden planks, you can't hold those either. So what can this utility cabinet hold? So it can hold 300 pounds. Let's go. Oh, I can't sort any of that in there. Okay. I don't want to put it in the trash bin. I don't think it will cause it to delete, but not sure. We'll just put all the soul in here for now. Okay, so that got us down. Yeah, so that was 50 pounds with those 5 bags. And then we'll just remember that, let's use the glass cabinet. Also has a lot of, yeah, that'll hold 150. Nice, okay, yeah, that solves our problems. I just feel so much better now. I can run. Alright. Were we able to? We were. Oh my god. That, she absolutely came out of nowhere. I knew she was going to scratch us. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I knew she was there, but when we walked by her a couple minutes ago, she did not run and attack us, so I didn't think she could run that fast. Alright, let me just get in here and shut the door. Thank you. So, okay, so we left that laying there. Alright, so, yeah, so we need to loot that. I don't think stoves will ever have stuff in them, so there's no need in opening up those containers. Alright, nice. A good amount of food there. Fridge did not. That large pantry. That holds 175. So, oh, so I can't even move that. That's like a built-in. Okay. I was hoping I'd be able to move that. Let's do... So it's... Okay, so they don't have a disc in there. Nope, I did not want to sit. I want to destroy. Oh, I guess now that the table is not blocking the way the chair, gives me the option to sit in the chair. Okay. Makes sense. And I mean, honestly, we can also just destroy this bed. Yeah. And we've got a bed at our base. There's never going to be a situation where we'll need multiple beds. So thermometer, so that can go into our little utility slot, and with that we can so basically where it says pleasant and hot, it'll show us the actual temperature. Is that under tools? Makes sense, right? Yeah, thermometer. So if we drag the thermometer there, so it's 68 degrees. So I'm assuming our body temperature is 82, but outside environment is 68. That's my understanding of that. I love the fact that you can basically destroy almost everything in this game. And remember, that guy can break through the window and grab us, so we'll give him some distance. So candles, I do have a lighter. Oh, okay, so you have to hover over the wick to get it to say light. I wish I could put it in my backpack, because if I do move, so I can move it, but then if I try to walk away with it to bring it back to base, you can't move this that far, increase your strength to move things farther. But it's like, also, it's not that far. Let's put it there because that seems like a safe place for it. Keep pressing R and that brings up my fist, which is good to know. So R will bring up your fist if you're unarmed. Some more ammo, nice. Ooh, a car in here, okay. I wonder if that's in a good condition. Alright, alright, so they're trying to get in. She's gonna have to break the door down though. We got a screwdriver, nice. That's what we needed. So now we just need a heavy hammer, I believe. Destroy these sawhorses, get some wood from that. We did not have the tool to destroy those earlier. Oh, I didn't realize you could open the trunk. Okay, there's nothing in there though. Let's see, so does this have, there's no key in the ignition. Anything in the glove box? Okay, cell phone and a magazine. So you are persistent. Oh, so also I did realize we do have a debit card on us. So I think we looted it, I know we looted it after we left the place with the animal hospital where the ATM was. So we looted it after that. I do have it pinned in my backpack, so we still have it on us, so we can go over there and see if we can get any cash out of the ATM. Alright, what's this thing? Let's see, oh, it's got good stats as well. Yeah. So we need to find a key for this. What is this? Sudoku commute. Okay. Alright, so I searched everything there. So let's go. Oh, and I'm getting very encumbered. That's okay. We just want to. I'll come back and check the shed at a later date. Just want to make our way in here and check. Okay, so now we have the withdrawal option. So we've got 2 debit cards. So we can select that. The ATM insufficient funds. Uh-oh. Oh, so is that just going to be what it says for every one? Oh, that one had 300 bucks. Let's go. Okay, so the 8327 has insufficient funds. So we basically use both of those, so we can just dismantle them now. Nice. We got screws from the ATM card. Nice. Make Alright, back to base it is. So there is this clothesline that's in our yard that I don't know if I want to disassemble it yet because this right here, I don't know if it's usable when I have clothes that come out of the washing machine. So I want to leave that there until I figure that out. Alright, oh, and we do have... Okay, so now that it has infection, it's kind of bouncing back and forth with that green arrow for our health. I think we'll be okay though, since it still says it should heal on its own. We are dirty though, and we're sore and hungry and drowsy, and yeah, we're all the things basically. So food, put away our food. We're still kind of heavy. That's fine. So in here, let's put those just for the time being. And then we can get rid of these clothes as well since we don't need those. We can put the gun was going in this one. No, the gun was going in this one. So we can put all of that in there. So we've got 59 rounds of loose 45, but then each of these mags should be fully loaded. Yeah, nice. And then, so the pistol, so we'll put the pistol in there as well. Alright, so we'll keep that together. And then, is there anything else we need to drop? Yeah, I mean, basically a bunch of this. So we can keep the thermometer on us. The oven dish, I need to put that in the oven instead of carrying it around on me. That's your power tools. We can go ahead and place the flashlight there and turn that off. So we have an electric driver. Okay. And we have a battery for that as well. Where's the battery at? Lithium battery. There we go. Basic driver. Okay, so we'll probably just need to tag that. And then we don't need to tag the money, that's fine. And then we will just put all of that in there. Got us down to 70 pounds. But what is it? What do we still have on us? So we've got crafting items up here in this one. So let's take these and we're going to put these downstairs, and then we've got this filled up. So aluminum scrap, iron scrap. This is 35 pounds worth of stuff right here by itself. So we're going to take that and put that downstairs, at least so it's all together in this cabinet. And that might actually not fit. Okay, so it just barely fits. So we've got 7 pounds to spare. So what do we need to start building some fences? Fence ledge. Put against fences, create makeshift. Ah, nice. Very cool. Okay, so this tells us our maintenance cost. So every hour we need 1 wood scrap in our maintenance cabinet. Or I guess, so the UC is the utility cabinet. So we need 1 wood scrap in the utility cabinet. Otherwise, this single section of fence will start to decay. Gotcha. So that needs 5 nails, 10 wood scraps, and 4 wooden planks. So my idea is, let's unlock this, is to kind of connect these 2 corners. I would assume it would take 2 pieces of wooden fence, and that would be the back secure. And then I would say probably come on this side of the window, build out so I can get over here and access the garage if we need to. Or would I just kind of put a wall there covering that so they can't break into the door, and then just replace the garage door? Because yeah, I mean obviously we're a ways away from that because we're lacking on wood scraps, so, but that's my plan for that. So alright, our scratches have healed. And let's go ahead and grab some more cat food. I feel like we're going to be eating that for a while. Nope, not car, cat. C-A-T. There we go. Open eat. Open eat. And I have a stinky smell to me. Okay. That's right, so we can come in here, we can drink up, and we can wash ourselves. Alright, perfect. We'll go ahead and drink 2 more times. And then we'll be good to go. Let's lock this door. Alright, so that's locked. The front is locked. And then we'll just go out this side door and shut it behind us. I need to... So, I need to destroy these dead bodies all around the base. Uh, Man, it seems like more and more of these guys are starting to spawn. I don't know if that's because of the dead bodies. Oh, he can jump. Okay. I don't know if that's because of the dead bodies. I don't know if it's just kind of like the longer you play, the more the zombies start to appear. Let's get this guy because we want to kind of continue to progress down this way to these homes that we haven't been to yet. He hasn't noticed this. So there's a church. We can't destroy, so we still need to find a heavy hammer. Oh, did we lock our screwdriver into our inventory? Yeah. Uh, I heard you, and you made me very panicked. That's a cool feature, though, that they've got stuff like that added in. Okay, I think we're okay right here. I just want to check for screwdriver. It was flathead screwdriver. I did not, but I've got the driver bit set along with my electric screwdriver, so I think we'll be okay if we need to disassemble anything that requires a screwdriver. And we also have a bunch of the random items that we're picking up. We can also disassemble those back at base as well. Probably do that off camera because it'll just be a bunch of kind of scrolling through the menus, selecting items, disassembling them. So we got some good batteries. So I don't know if these batteries are used for like my flashlight, the cell phone. Now off camera I did try to remove a battery from one of the cell phones to see if maybe I could walk it over to like the electrical outlet and if it would give me the option to charge it. But as soon as I removed it from my cell phone, I couldn't find it. So I don't know. Okay, another screwdriver. Nice. So grab that. You can't destroy that. Circular saw blade. Nice. So I'm concerned that we're gonna have to build a bunch of just like random stuff to slowly build up our construction uh, level to be able to get to the point where we can kind of like look at items and learn how to build them. But I'm thinking that's why we'll be building the fence next because that'll take a lot of crafting, and that should help our construction level raise up pretty quickly. I got some fishing line and fishing bait. We do need to be on the lookout for, where's a body of water, so we can kind of mark that on the map and go fishing. A glue bottle, but it's empty, so it doesn't have any glue in it. Oh wait, what was that? Okay. Uh, I did not search this. Alright, so that's everything in here. Backpack, lighter, okay. Kids won't need that slide anytime soon. We have a greenhouse over here. Looks like it does have some stuff in it as well. So now we can use our flashlight. Very nice. Oh, yes, here we go. Got all kinds of tools for us. And some screws. And a jerry can for gas. And is that full? It says 703 of 703. That's awesome. Grab. Carrying too much. Okay. Uh, So if I put that away, then can I? Then can I grab it? No. Okay. So let's. Yeah, I'm getting close to over encumbered. So let's run back, empty ourselves, and then come right back and grab that. All right, guys. So we did get back to the shed over there. We cleared that out. We broke into the house and grabbed a few items, and then we got filled up on loot again. I thought I was recording that, but it's a thunderstorm here, and my dog was freaking out. So I guess in between kind of calming him down and dealing with that, I did not uh, start the recording back. So we got back to base here. We just unloaded everything. I built two more storage crates here and a storage crate here. This one is holding just some of our tools here. We did get the jerry can that was 50 pounds, so that weighed us back down a lot. And I disassembled a lot of these miscellaneous items. We had about 100 pounds worth here. So the things that I kept are kind of usable. Tin cans, I don't know if we're going to need those for, like, I don't know if I cook food, if I can recan it using an empty tin can. So I want to save those for the time being. Toilet paper, obviously we can dry ourselves, and of course you need toilet paper, so keeping that for now. Pens and pencils, I don't know if there'll be a point where we can mark our location on the map or mark points of interest, so I want to hang on to those. And then just glass bowls, because we can store fluids in them. If I need something to transport water from, a flower bed, from a sink, we'll do that. So I did also open the parcels that we had in the miscellaneous, and I opened a thing of hand soap. So we can use this to help disinfect our cuts. So we're gonna keep that by our sink here, of course. And yeah, that was pretty much it, just unloading other items. I do need, let's see, I am stinky, so I will go ahead and wash. I won't use the soap though, because I don't need disinfectant. And in my mind, that would also attract zombies, so I don't know if that's an actual thing, but we're gonna play as if it is, so we don't want to get stinky. And also, if we're dirty, I feel like that would increase the chance of infection when we got scratched. So, don't want to do that either. I do need to build some metal brackets, though, if I want to start building that fence. So, let's go ahead and open this. Our metal brackets. That's right, because we need to put a hammer and basic pliers inside of the workbench. So, let's look for an extra hammer. So does H close? Yeah, H closes the menu. So A, M, M. So grab a hammer, and then, oh, we need pliers. So combination pliers. Okay. That is under tools. So grab this hammer and then this pair of pliers. So now can we build So we don't have iron scraps. Do we have that downstairs? Cause, okay. So, iron scraps, we do. Oh, again, we've got to put it inside of the workbench for us to be able to craft it. So with us knowing that, should I keep most of my stuff? Well, this has a max weight of 75, so. Okay, so you just click on it and it automatically starts crafting. I feel like we needed 5 of those. Fence. Huh? What was I looking at? Oh, I think I was looking at the planter that needed. No. Okay. I was looking at something that needed those. Oh, the garage door, that's right. Metal brackets, it says 0 of 2. So do I have to... Oh, okay, so I've got to... Once it is built, then I've got to take it out of the workbench. Okay. Alright, so we're going to build the garage door, but I want to leave it open. Like, I'll leave the door up for now, because I don't want them to... Oh, and it's dark out. I don't want them to break it down again. Let's go here, and then door, garage. So I need one more wooden plank. I think I grabbed all the wood out of here. Oh no, I got plenty of wooden planks. Okay. I just need to remember to check both of these cabinets because I think I was checking this one. Yeah, and I got all the wood planks out of that one. Okay. So we're good on wooden planks for a while. Had a lot more than I thought we had. So I wish I could tell, like, does this have an inside, an outside? Also, it requires less planks. So, interesting. So if I just build it freestanding, it requires 18, I guess because it's wider. Which, I mean, it's cool that it does that. I don't know if there's an inside or an outside. I don't know how it opens, so. Does it, like, slide up like it regularly? It does. Okay. I like how the rusty nails are hanging out there. Okay, let's also turn off these lights just to not attract any unwanted attention. Alright, so if we build our fence, we need more wood scraps for that. Okay. Which again, we've got plenty of. Awesome. And I'm stinky already? Wait, or is that just in this area? Is that, oh, is that because I've got all this rotten food in here? Yeah, so then I should get rid of that, but so the neighbor next door has a compost bin. What time is it? Actually, also in my box of stuff, we did find a clock that I put on the wall. So I can go here, check time, it's 7 o'clock. That's very cool. Yeah, so I think I'll go over there and I'll slowly try to move the compost bin over here. I know I can't walk too far with it, but I'll try to move it as far as I can and then do it that way. So let's build our fence. It might be easier. We might have to build this during the day. Because I don't really want to build a gap. I don't know if I can pick it up once I build it. Yeah, we'll build that during the day. Let's close that and lock it. I think this one's unlocked, so we lock that. And again, this one is one that I feel like we just put flip lock, changes to be lockable from the other side. No. I might not have any cardboard on me, so okay, that's fine. I think we'll be okay. We haven't had an issue with anybody trying to break in just yet. So, flashlight is off. Cell phone is off, and we can sleep. Let's start with 7 and see how hungry we are. Okay, maybe it's just a sunny morning. Let's get some cat food. So that's going to make us even more thirsty, right? But we're about to drink anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So I wonder if I should move the soap down here since I'm more likely to come in and come down to the first floor and be injured. Oh no, it's still pretty dark out. Check. Okay, so it's 2:45. I guess it's just a full moon. So 2:45. Let's wake up at 7:45. Okay. That should be enough light in this corner for us to build the fence and kind of see where it's, yeah. I do wish there was an option to kind of snap. Or also a grid. Okay, so at least the next one does snap, right? Or no? It looked like it did there for a second. And it's not quite going to... So that shows up in yellow. Oh, because I'm missing parts. So I'm hoping that they can't get through there, right? Yeah, because see, I can't move these. I mean, I feel like if I can't squeeze through there, they would not be able to. So I need wood planks. A wooden rod. Don't know what that will be used for. So now should I build off like right here and then kind of start a garden in this middle area, or should I just box off on this side of the garage door? I think that would be the play, right? Just have this as like a open area. I absolutely hate that though. I wish you could build like a half fence or something so I could angle it and not use all the materials. Could I place a door there? Hmm. So that needs brackets. So that needs the wooden rods. How do I make a wooden rod? Or do I just have to disassemble stuff to find them? And I only had 2 of those, right? Yeah. So I don't have enough to build that. Dang, that sucks. Okay. I'm pretty sure I cannot make a wooden rod with this. Oh, I can. Heavy cutting. Okay. Why do I have that? Okay. So I've only got 1 of those. So I want to bring that back with me. And then, so 1 wooden plank will make a wooden rod. Oh, well, I've got planks with me, so I've got 2 wooden planks. I need 2 of these, right? Why can I not? Wood log. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Do I have an extra screwdriver? I don't know why I cannot delete. There we go. Okay. How many screwdrivers do I have in here? Do you have an extra? And it doesn't specify, so it's a crosshead screwdriver. Oh, that's the one I've got. Did I just unpin that by grabbing it? No. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's the one that's going in here then. So now, see, now it says wooden plank. Oh, oh, to make a plank, I need a log, but I'm doing, okay, okay. It just switches the order when I put that in there. Oh, I guess the things that are buildable show up first in the sequence. Alright, so we'll grab that. We also needed, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then we'll go down here and grab more planks. Grab those 2. Grab that. That's only 10 pounds, so we'll grab that in case we need that. Metal brackets. Okay. So now we should be able to build our gate on the front. So I want it to be like right here. I mean, that'll take extra resources, but that will provide us extra space. I don't know if we'll need the space, but the fact that I can't move these once I place them kind of makes me want to do it a little bit larger. Yeah, so Let's start with a piece of fence. Okay, so it... Okay, so let's try to use that where we pointed at the base of it to see if it'll continue in a straight line. And then can I rotate? No, it wants to put it on this side. I want it to be like this though. So so it's like there are some snapping features, but kind of not in the way that I want. Okay, so I can rotate it. There we go. But it's like, so that should be straight. Okay. So then I'm still going to have to come at an angle to connect it here, but that's okay. Does that have an inside or outside? I guess that should be the outside, right? Yeah. I guess the inside should be facing me. Alright, so yeah, you point at the object that you want to connect to. And I did get kind of close to that. Okay, so this will let me overlap those two. Very nice. Yeah, and that doesn't really interfere with the driveway. It does stick through the wall a little bit, but that's okay. We can still... Yeah, it doesn't interfere with closing our door. So perfect. And then if later we do want to kind of extend out to allow easy access to the garage, we can do so. So now we need to put a door there. So you know, I can probably... So with that method being known, I can make these connect and also build into that, but I don't know if I want to tear down that wall just yet to do that. Well, no, because these have a gap as well, and I built those using that same kind of method. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So we need to build a gate door, which is large gate right. So it's a right-hand swing, so it'll swing out towards the porch. We need one more metal bracket. Wait, what? Oh no, so that's an actual gate, whereas this I just need a door. Okay, I understand. Do we want it to be windowed? So I feel like no, because if we put a window, in my mind, they can break through the window and just crawl through, like with standard windows. So we're gonna do this. Alright, so do that, build. I love how we have a spoon handle as our lock. Very nice. Okay, very cool. So let's go over here. I think this was the house with the compost bin. So move. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do this off camera, which we're getting close to the end of this video anyway. So yeah, that's my plan. I'll move that off camera. I want to build some planters so we can start planting our seeds, because it's going to come. We want to take advantage of having water for uh, the, I think, month and a half that we have it. So we want to take as much advantage of that as possible. So I want to store up some water. I'm going to build my planters, and I'll probably plant the seeds next episode so I can show you guys that, but I'll get everything built out and ready to go. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I do appreciate you hanging out with us today. Please leave any comments in the comment section if you have any questions about the game, you want to see us try anything or build anything that we haven't started on yet. I'll be happy to chat with you there. Like the video if you have not already. Please subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. If you had as much fun watching this as I did playing, consider tossing a little something in my Ko-Fi jar. You can grab a coffee to give a one-time boost, or even become a Trash Panda partner or a Trash Panda looter for reoccurring support and to join our crew. Thanks for your support and for being part of the Trash Panda family.